Well, I guess let's take care of this thing while we're here, huh? There we go. Woo! Not too shabby. We made it out alive, and that's all that matters. Scarlet burst fire. It's garbage.
That's Nocia up ahead. Game face, Jack.
Game face indeed. Look at those ceiling things. I need them bad. Got a new little teleport. Encourages you to go back to previous levels and whatnot. Oh, speaking of which, I should upgrade my talents. I have quite a few. Should get this. I'm in combat? Wait, I'm in combat? Oh. Hey, fellas. So, about this guy. Well. Hi, bud. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, you need to stop right now, bud. That right then and there, bud. Oh, Jesus. God. Well, yes, pull me towards him. That's my first death. That's my first death. Oh, back. Back. Jesus, dude. What a tank. Oh! Gather this. I don't want that. I want this. Let's get this. Finally, Jared, you need to use it more, considering how well the last fight. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Perfect block. There she is.
Can I call dibs?
Not the time, Jack.
So, what's the plan?
Dunno. This all feels a bit improvisational, if I'm being honest.
Devin, this literally happened 5 minutes ago, so...
You bring no banner?
Didn't feel the need.
I held a small hope you might see reason. Yet you remain the same Kirkin that made me abandon the Immortals years ago. Obsessed with victory, stranger to compromise. Your eye ever bent towards the world's ruin.
And you just want to save it.
I can. With this. Its mastery over the fonts means I can end the war.
You mean win the war? By turning the rest of us defenseless?
In our every meeting, a yipping pub.
Jack's right, though. You're not worthy of that power, Sandrakk. Your airships bomb the free cities of the East and then wonder why they resist you now? The last order that surrendered to Rasharn, you burned their ambassadors alive. If my eye is ever bent towards the world's ruin, it's because I'm trying to stop the man causing so much of it.
Please, don't make me do this.
Captain Selko. You went mad. You didn't abandon us. You were exiled. And I'm still paying the price for not killing you.
Remember, this blood is on your hands.
It's the wound! He's moving it! We have to go! Now! Fall back!
Yeah, come on, please. Well, it's a good thing I upgraded my shield! Right before this! Oh, hey, we're back in our room. perfect block. You're right. You're right.
Devin.
Jack, glad you're on your feet. That could have been so much worse. Took ages, but Zendara was finally able to dig you out of the rubble.
Oh, no, not her. I rather would have died. I'm never living that down.
Nope. Never.
How many did we lose?
Considering Sandrakk just dropped a city into the wound, surprisingly few. But enough to have made his point. Kirkhan's left for Lavenry to talk with the king. He wants a full surrender after Nicaea. There's even talk that Kirkhan's emergency powers may be rescinded.
So who's in charge?
Zendara. And I'll warn you, she's in a bit of a mood.
Kind of on brand for her.
I heard that.
Whoops.
Meet us in the war chamber, Jack. We've come to the conclusion that we're in desperate need of a plan.
Jesus Christ, I should have been paying way more attention to that because I literally have no idea what he just said at all. And I'm like, oh hell, this is some really important stuff I'm missing, so I really don't know what's going on.
Kirkhan may be gone, but our job's still the same. Eliminating Sandrakk and his hold over the fonts.
There are 5, right? He can't have them all yet. We may not know what the Binding Stone does, or how Sandrakk uses it, but we can try and keep him away from the rest if all of us just... What?
The fonts are hidden from us, Jack. Invisible. Buried in the liminal spaces where the borders between Aveum and the Shrouded Realm are weakest.
We only know the location of 2. The Palathon is actually built around one, and the other is in the Tower of Masks in Rasharn.
Which means Sandrakk's already used the Binding Stone to absorb its power.
We have to assume he has.
Technically, we now know the location of 3 fonts, but the one in the Pale Forest is, well, you saw what happened to it.
So that leaves the last 2, and only Sandrakk knows where they are. Fine. Pin that. We concentrate on the Binding Stone instead. We know where that is. We just need to learn how to shut it off. And fast.
Not necessarily. According to my research, a Thradda cull takes a huge toll on its possessor. Sandrakk will have to rest before doing another stunt like that. We may have a little time.
Which leads us to former Grand Magnus Thaddeus. Kirkhan's predecessor, now in exile. The oldest of us that still lives. By all accounts, he was an expert on Aristea. If there's a weakness to the very Aristean Binding Stone, he'll know about it. In theory.
Sticky wicket, the situation with Thaddeus.
That's not important.
Kind of feels like it is.
What Zendara means to say is it doesn't matter that Thaddeus hates the Immortals and everything we stand for, because you'll undoubtedly figure out a way to convince him to help us. And a bonus potential setback, because the universe is cruel. Like the remaining fonts, we also don't know where Thaddeus is.
His last known location was the Sky Islands of Oramin, digging through the archives at the Library of Akoth.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? I go to Oramin, make nice with a friendly librarian.
Actually getting to Oramin is difficult, Initiate. You're gonna need to learn how to ride a ley line.
Oh no.
Devin, you're running support. Walk Jack through what he needs to do to get airborne.
Ready when you are, Jack.
Ride a ley line. Oh, great. Exile. Let's see, Thaddeus. The Immortals was once led by a guy named Thaddeus, Kirkhan's predecessor as Grand Magnus. He left the Order for reasons no one wants to talk about. Curious. Zendara says he's a bit of a specialist on Artasia and may know a thing or two about the Binding Stone, that thing you saw him hold. If our intel is right, I'll be able to find him in the Library of Atone. Alright, Devin. How do I ride
this
this
special
thing?
spell to properly ride the ley lines, and a strong stomach.
Why? What's this spell like?
Like Lash, only more panic, vertigo, and fear of heights. Fortunately, there's a Shroud Fane in the Harrows where you can find one.
The Harrows over in Havenshire? Got it. Alright, I'll be quick. But hey, you okay? We never really got to talk about what happened at Nicaea.
They're hard for me to pass, honestly. My feelings on all of that destruction. Call me when you have the spell and I'll tell you where we go from there.
Sir, about Orman and what's his name? Thaddeus?
Were the mission parameters unclear?
No, sir. I just figured some more intel never hurts.
It hurts time, Initiate. Do you want to hurt time?
I don't know much about Orman.
Orman.
Never been that far west in any of the fighting.
That's because Orman dropped out of the Everwar a long time ago. Even before then, they remained largely neutral. Then their magical experiments cut them off from the rest of the kingdoms, and it didn't much matter anymore.
Cut off how?
I don't have time to give you a history lesson. Devin can catch you up. All you need to know at present is that the Orimic made it a bitch to get out to them. Hence your need to ride a ley line.
And what about the Orimic themselves?
What's left of them are nomads, migrating from one sky island to another in search of arcanum deposits. Also, they can be a pain in the ass to deal with when you're an outsider.
The guy I'm looking for, our former Grand Magnus, does he really hate the Immortals?
The feeling's mutual. Your job is to ignore all that and find out what he knows about the Binding Stone.
It'd be so much easier to ignore if I knew what it actually was.
Nice try.
Sir, come on.
Thaddeus was Kirkin's mentor. Sandrakk's too, in a way. Then he bailed on the Order for reasons you don't need to know, leaving Kirkin to fill his position when she really didn't feel ready for it. She was a huge fan of that.
At least you're sending the new guy to navigate through all the complicated drama.
Classic.
All right, I'm good. Heading out.
Don't fuck this one up, Initiate.
I haven't messed anything up yet. I don't know what you're talking
In the
about.
Harrows?
I did not.
Don't faff about, Jack. We need to ride a ley line out to Orman soon.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to talk more. But okay, I'll go find this spell and ride a ley line, which I'm sure will be a wonderful experience. Oh, shortcut. We love shortcuts. I see. Oh my god. Ah, I see that did a wonderful job at stunning it, game. Can I get down? Thank you. Was it pull it towards it? What the hell? Use my dash more. Okay, we did it. Woo! Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Could've died. But I didn't. That means I'm doing pretty good! That means doing pretty good! Let's go! Okay. That is a ley line. Okay, a trial. All right, grapple hook time. Let's go. Grapple. Well. Oh, press F to ride a ley line while I need fast travel. Hey, game? Alright. Okay, that was a little weird. Okay, go look at it more correctly. Alright, grapple hook obtained. And now ride a ley line. The floating islands.
Devin, where do I head next? I've got the spell I need to ride the ley lines.
Splendid. The ley line we need to get to Orman is close by.
Heading your way then.
I know the game wants me to check back previous areas, but I'm still missing a couple spells I need. Specifically something revolving the crystals themselves. And some of the blue portal door things that block me. Missed one in the first place. Alright, Devin, what you doing?
Some view, huh? If magical post-apocalyptic vistas are your thing.
What the hell happened out there?
The Gatorond. Mix stupid ideas with bold, magical experiments and blow your own kingdom to pieces.
Wait, they did it to themselves?
Indeed. So, the mission. Go to the archives at the Library of Akoth in Orman. See if we can find any trace of Thaddeus, and find out if he knows anything about the Binding Stone. You ready to leave now? Or do you want to go over other mission intel?
So the Gatorond, huh? All I'd heard about Orman was that they gave up fighting in the Everwar, what, 20 years ago?
More or less. They basically ground themselves to sand. They didn't so much give up as vanish awkwardly from the stage.
What happened?
A populist faction with a fiery name that I can't remember took over the Ormic government. They advocated for an equal ownership of magic, not just between Magni, but among the lightless as well. They believed that by distributing magic evenly, the world would finally be able to work towards an end to the Everwar. Can you imagine? I mean, look where it got them.
Maybe? Part of me absolutely can.
Dynastic magical traditions, thousands of years old, versus some upstart idea of shared magic that results in the destruction of roughly a fifth of the continent? I'll trust my overly stringent forebearers, thank you very much.
So basically, the USSR, I see. Communism.
Back at the Palathon, It felt like you really wanted to tell me something about Thaddeus, but Zendara wouldn't let you.
He's a touchy subject, and Zendara's very protective of Kirkin. She'd be happy if we never talked about him at all. Thaddeus and Kirkin, they hate each other, more or less. You know about our secret duty as stewards of Lucia? The Immortals' mandate and such?
Yeah?
I poke around. I snoop. Tremendous deficit of character, I know. Evidently, there's another more deeper, extreme version of that mandate that only the Grand Magnus and their immediate confidants know about. Some task they're expected to do at some point. Turns out Thaddeus resigned as Grand Magnus and exiled himself before doing this super secret thing. Whatever it is.
Alright, let's go.
I think I'm good to go. After you.
Let's see if I remember how to do this.
So this kingdom blew themselves to pieces entirely and then just gave up in the Everwar. Fair enough. So that answers one question about what happened to one of the kingdoms.
I could get used to that.
Give me a portal any day. There's a very high vomit probability for me right now.
Suck it up, buddy. We need to get to...
Jack!
Oh, I didn't think we were actually being attacked! Oh, he's resistant to that. It's like a machine. Hello?
Hey, I'm Jack. This is Devin. Thanks for the assist. Well, what's your name?
Kenzie. You're Lucians, aren't you?
Also, Immortals. Just to be clear.
Is that a literal thing?
What? No, we can die. It's just like...
Good. Then stay back.
Hey, watch it!
Jack, I may have neglected to mention that the Ormic are notoriously territorial underneath their Bohemian facade.
Well, that's rich, coming from a pampered classist jackboot masquerading as some champion of justice.
Look, we're just looking for someone that was here a little bit ago.
I love neo-anarchist Pablum as much as the next weak-kneed revolutionary. But I think we can both admit it loses its luster when it ultimately results in the destruction of your entire kingdom.
That's not what happened. You imperialist fuckos know it.
Oh, did I say kingdom? I'm sorry. I meant a failed collective that's now just a stretch of gravity-challenged rocks. Maybe the next wrong-headed egalitarian social experiment with magic fares a bit better than all of this unchecked calamity.
Wow.
Devin.
Does he always love to hear himself talk this much?
Well...
Jack?
I mean, I can't say no. Look, how about we table the culture clash for a bit, huh? We came here on a mission to keep Sandrakk from winning the Everwar. Maybe you can help us.
Who? You know what? Scratch that. It's not like I care who wins that stupid war. The sooner someone does, the sooner you can all get out of Orman.
You don't know who Sandrakk is.
Nope. But I figure since you're Lucian, he's from Asharn. Same thing, really.
Different flags. Same oppressive totalitarian magic-hoarding police state. Am I doing it right?
Unhelpful.
You're on your own. Mind the road. These chronicler constructs are everywhere. Started spilling out of the library months ago. And you'll be happy to know that there are plenty of Rasharnians around, too. You can keep trying to prove which one of you has the right to determine the lives of the rest of us.
Hey, wait up. We really are here to save the world.
Let her go.
With the Rasharnians and these chroniclers about, we really could use someone that knows the territory. I'll catch up with her and...
Be nicer.
Good plan. You push forward to the library and we'll meet you there. She'll come around.
Maybe. Maybe she'll come around. Let's check out the forge. Let's see if I can't make anything new. Although I could make this. Well, honestly, do I really want to spend that much for it when I hardly ever use it? You know? Yeah, why not? Duration, mana generation, green power. This is obviously the better one. Would upgrade it to 12. I don't know if I need to. Being really stingy. Increased fire rate, I would consider it. One more damage. Your damage. See, like upgrading, it's hardly doing anything. Which is why why would I ever bother upgrading something if all it does is give me 1-2% more? You know, I might as well save my money and stuff for better items that are going to be way better, you know? Alright, well, nothing else is here. Oop. Now nothing else is here.
Go.
I don't know if I can get off these things whenever I want to, or if I have to wait to the end. Oh. Ow. You guys need to not respawn. Okay, I expected that to knock him back, but whatever. Okay, that's one. Oh, they're homing or something. Alright, you got him.
What's all that webbing? Is it metal? I can grapple over there.
Yes, I see that, but why? There we go. Oh, I didn't know if I was gonna make that for a second. Alright, F him and F you. Alright, anyone else? I still took a lot of damage from that. Ugh. Gotta be better. Oh, challenge room. We love a good challenge. Locked! Locked! Never seen these locked before. That's bullcrap. Pulling those guys. And lean. Oh.
Lean.
Ooh. Man, I'm saying lean, lean, lean. As soon as he tried to read the darn thing. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh.
That's a whole lot of lurge.
Yeah. A concerning amount of it. My god. It's going in the ground every second. Holy cow. Slow him down, get him in. Get back! Get back! Get out of here! Dang nabbit, he can nail me so well. Oh. Oh my god, that sucked. Holy cow.
Jack,
Oh.
I caught up to our favorite radical, who, it turns out, still wants nothing to do with me.
Super.
I wonder why.
So she bailed again.
She did. But I managed to learn that the Sky Librarians built the Chronicler constructs to serve as assistants in some great undertaking that ultimately went pear-shaped. By which I mean the constructs killed them all in a bloody uprising.
Everyone? So there's no one at the library to ask about that either.
And yet you'll persevere. For my part, I'm going to hunt down and destroy as many of the Chroniclers as I can. They're too close to the Lucian border for my liking.
Copy that. Meet me at the library when you can.
No idea what these orbs are for. I saw that. I saw that. Got him. Get that. Just kidding. I clearly knew how to get it. I keep pressing tab to open my inventory, which is not, which is why I keep doing my shield thing. It's 60 more armor than what I have now, but I'll lose my 40% shield. Ah. I just need to use the shield more, honestly. It's the wrong button. There we go. Shield? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, he's coming back. Got him. Oh, what's this? Death machines for our kindled neighbors. That's what's on everyone's mind as the kingdoms of Aveum turn their attention to the Magi of the House Arkan. The leaders of Ration's culture reign as a follow-up to the conclave of GhJared. Rashharn is proving that they practice what they preach, and as of the 12th day of the month of Gears, they have issued a proclamation granting limited citizenship to constructs. The Ivan was there to ask Ration human citizens what they thought of this bold new mandate. Well, I don't know. We've got an Archhorn living next door. It seems nice enough. It's surprisingly into gardening and meditation. Who would have thought?